everybody is awakened.
Good.
I'm starting to wonder if maybe doing the 3 strikes for them in the
Maybe.
races are kind of just like why everything feels to a degree monotonous, because it's like, ooh, yay, 3, and they lose all 3, and then you have to go to the next Chao, and I'm wondering if I just go through each of their ones that they haven't done once and see where those. And every time something hits another 5, just add it on, get them all there, then do the next Chao, and just kind of go in that cycle. Because eventually, their magnitudes are almost at half. So they're almost halfway to evolution.
Mm-hmm.
And if I do all those animals, that works, and then give them like a normal fruit or depending on where I'm at, sometimes give them a fruit or something. Soon enough, something's going to be high or hit 99. But also, I'm wondering if we just do that, if it'll feel a little bit less monotonous, because it's like, hey, they've actually upgraded enough. Because what if you get like 3 of the same animal and it's all power or run, and then the next time they go through that, they actually beat it because now they have those stats. And I'm thinking, especially with the Jewel Chow, because with beginner, it was only 3 races. With this, we've got these 4, and then after all that, we still have these 2. I'm just thinking that may be the quicker way for us, just because it keeps going on and on and on.
It does.
And seeing the same stage 3 times in a row is kind of crazy. Look, we've got the Klonoas! Except they're green.
Yeah.
Man, Stoneif would have loved to see them.
He would. That one went way off, and then was like, oh, wait, you go this way. It happens.
Wait for it to return back to my screen. Speed up. Speed up. Wait for the cliff, wait for the cliff, wait for the cliff. Okay. Yep, that one's for stamina. Most likely. Won't win, but this is the 3rd race, so it's like the middle. Well, now you're supposed to be an adult evolved Chao for these. Or at least that's what they would expect, is you'd raise your Chao enough to get to that thing. They're not because races don't usually give you EXP, so usually you're raising your stats a lot. And you're in the garden more often because of it. Or you're performing the animal trick, but that's easier on the GameCube.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, Fly is next. And Fly we've also beaten before. But we haven't been the 3rd yet. Oh my gosh, it's Knights of Chao! 2, 3, 4... like about 5 that almost look like knights, and 2 that are barely... well, 3 that are starting, 4 that do, and then there's us.
Yeah.
That's actually fun, is when you have a neutral run, dark run, or neutral fly. Or is it hero fly? I think it's neutral fly, though. You do neutral fly, fly to get a Knight's Chow.
Yeah, I think that's right.
That sounds about right. They really should, with all the new characters they have, if they ever make and the fact that they should make a new Chowgon anyway, they should have combinations for Dock Swim, Dock Fly, Dock Run, Dock Power, Hero Run, Swim, Fly, Power, Run, and also Neutral. Just like all 8, all 12 should have like their own, character look.
Yeah.
Because like we know the runs are Sonic and Shadow, but what about a Hero Run? Who would it be? Would we go Amy?
Good.
We actually could. Yeah. Ooh, I think a neutral fly that would be great would be like Jet from the Babylon Rogues.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun.
But then like a Doc would be Rouge and the hero would be Tails.
Obviously.
Power would obviously be Knuckles for hero. I'm not sure about Doc because it's kind of hard to find one.
Yeah.
But, it can all be worked out in the future. We don't have to worry about it now.
Yeah.
Sonic Team, if you ever see this and you didn't release a Chowgon in Sonic X Chao Generations, you are free to take any of my suggestions.
Yeah.
I will 100% let you take any suggestion. If you want to create some fun ones, go ahead. And then it happens and I'm screaming about it because in happiness. My channel ain't gonna be noticed by Sega. I am like a low channel on Sega's priority list.
Yeah. Yeah.
We only have like 200 something subs. We don't have 1,000 or more. But also, it's just kind of, we do a lot of video games, so,
Yeah.
Well, at least we're keeping ahead than most of these Chows in the runs.
Yeah.
Not the runs, just in the run race.
Yeah.
The runs would be a messy day.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny, going back to Cowboys, because it's really something we can mention. Kind of funny how in Season 2, when Shrieky entered, Shrieky got more of like the bad guy role with No Heart just kind of being there. But No Heart kind of letting Shrieky and Beastly be the ones in charge of all those dark things. Obviously, No Heart was planning stuff himself, but it's like, more than not, it was those two just kind of, putting everything together.
Yeah, anyway, Shrieky and Beastly retained the Chester Day for all No Heart became the Jewel Body.
True. No Heart is basically the final boss for them.
Yeah.
I have to make sure I put the animals ahead of time, or else I'm gonna forget.
Yeah, no Heart is Chaos. Shrieky and Beastly are the 4 fiends.
Yeah, No Heart is Golbez, Shrieky and Beastly are just the, the 10 or the 4. I mean.
Yeah. The head people who do most of the heavy lifting.
Yeah. I mean, Golbez did his part. Golbez, did a lot of the stuff he needed to, but
yeah,
he didn't really get his like main, what he didn't always get his hands dirty, but he did do stuff. But his
Yeah.
final areas where he really did anything was in the like giant. After you defeat the four, your main target is Golbez, and then you find out who he is. And a plot twist was born that a lot of people were already probably thinking about. But also, plot twist in Final Fantasy, you don't really see them, and when they come, they're kind of like, okay, actually, no, that makes sense. Especially like final bosses. It's like Golbez appeared. It's like, okay, he's not the final boss.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 1, we had Golbez, who seemed like it, and then yeah, he is technically the final boss, but not Golbez.
You mean Garland?
Well, yeah, Garland, sorry, names, but yes, Garland isn't the final boss, except he is.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 2, you technically had the Emperor, but you also kind of knew the Emperor was the bad. And yeah, you fight the Dark Knight, you kind of free the Dark Knight, and you beat the Emperor. But then the Emperor comes back, and it's like, okay, there's the final boss.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 3, especially since we beat it, you hear about Zonde, the evil mastermind, and then you fight Zonde, and you find out there's an evil darkness.
Yeah.
In the form of a cloud. Final Fantasy V was always X-Death. It's just stronger and stronger versions of X-Death.
Yeah, they're like first you find where he's wearing the armor, then you find is the tree and such.
Honestly, I think only Final Fantasy like 1 and 3 really pulled that. Oh, our final boss is somebody else completely.
Yeah, I mean, of course, the first half of 6 does build up the Empires, the main builds, but yeah, by halfway point, Captain is very clearly taken over.
Oh yeah, Kefka fully takes over the game for the second half of the game. But it's like, you knew for a while Kefka was mentally insane.
You could tell he had usurper material on him.
Oh yeah. But he was still a greatly made villain because you had to wait through most of the game until you got to that point. Also, Melody, you have hit the point where when you do reincarnate, your stamina will at least have 100 points in it. So Melody's stats have been done. Melody's races have been done. It's time for Selkie's races.
Yeah.
Now let's go to Selkie. Okay. I think the only one will be run for Selkie. So I'm gonna update all these animals to none. Except for that one, because I can see that's gonna hit 30, that's gonna be 27, 27, 23. Stamina is always questionable. Because it's 55 right now, but will it... Okay, Selkie has to beat race 2322. It only did its best in flying last time, that's where it won, but... Let's see what it does. Stamina will be that check. And if it hit 60, awesome. If it didn't, that's fine too.
Yeah.
Oh, Selkie. That's gonna cost you. That's also gonna cost that Chao. That just fell. Okay, that Chao fell. That's a decent thing. Okay, there we go. That's forward. I found the same thing you sent me earlier in the chat.
Yeah.
And it's just on Instagram on the Tumblr posting page.
Ah.
Do, 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 do. Well, swim didn't work. But they did get 3 in fly. So they're on to the fly 3 form.
Good.
Silky!
All the way back there. Brief.
Jeez! Well, at least we caught up, kind of. My body is a temple. I mean, it's a temple from Legend of Zelda, so it's bizarre, dangerous, falling apart, and controlled by a horrible monster. But that's still a temple.
Yeah.
Is that not the truth of every Zelda dungeon? That's a temple?
Right, yeah.
Water temple, forest temple.
Yeah. Shadow Temple.
Yeah, everything is just some dark spirit inside, falling apart, or something. Bizarre and confusing to navigate. Silky, it is time. You run. I think did Melody beat the second stage of the fighting of the power? Because I just noticed power has like its third level unlocked.
Oh, what? Well,
I wasn't paying attention at that point, so maybe I think so because their power is stronger than Selkie's, like on levels and stats right now. So very possible. This is what happens when I don't pay attention to these races. I don't notice stuff until like way late.
yeah.
This is the fun of Chao racing. You don't really pay attention to what your Chao's doing in the race for a good amount of it. Hey! Dang it, Selkie! You were supposed to pass that Chao, and you were supposed to stay ahead, but no, you tripped as soon as I tried to give you power. Selkie, what are we gonna do with you? I guess Selkie's just trying to get more stamina points piled up. I mean, by the time somebody says something about if Melody won, no, I think Melody had to have won because it was not open when we were doing Melodies just a little bit ago.
Yeah.
So I think Melody actually did beat the power, and it's just something I didn't notice because I was not paying attention. But yeah, you see it's open, and that wasn't open earlier. So something happened. I will not complain, but I know Selkie needs to actually win the power for me to accept it, and I'm at least watching to see if they win or not now. This is what happens with the Chao things. We record a few episodes, but not as much as Persona 3. Persona 3, however, we get really into it because a little bit of it is Tartarus grinding, but also, which I need to do. I need to finish that at some point. But the Kettlebells demo took over, and then I've been playing Master on the side.
Yeah.
I'm trying to complete my purely deck along with the Melfies. I want to complete it so I have both because they are both very decent things. Like the Melfies, my opponent summons something, boom, I can switch my monsters out, and if I bring out a certain one, it can explode my opponent. Well, a monster they control.
Yeah.
Or it may be any card. But no, I've got that. I want 3 of those in my deck so I can kind of like, if my opponent brings out something big, but doesn't negate destruction, I can bring it out and kind of destroy it. And if it's something in my opponent's whole like combo, if I screw up their combo, then they'll be like, well, great, now what do I do? My combo's broken. I don't have an answer for this now. And it would be funny to get an opponent to surrender just because I break their combo. Or when I start summoning Dragunities and they just go, I'm done. Because they don't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
It's like, they know I'm going to combo, they don't want to deal with the combo. Okay, Selkie, you have also beaten power. The only thing you have not beaten is swim. Once you beat swim, you'd be matching with Melody on which ones have and have not been beaten.
Yeah.
And the stamina did not go up, so I was right in that they'd only have one of the stats going up. Where is it? Where's the animal? I know I summoned it. Oh, it's way over here, okay. Take a penguin! Penguins! Melody, eat your fruit. You need some extra stats in that stamina.
Yeah.
Plus, you need your extra manitude so you can evolve sooner.
Yeah.
The faster that manitude goes up, the faster you can evolve and truly be a Dark Chao.
Yes.
Oh wait, I was gonna do.
Don't worry, buddy. Don't worry, buddy. Don't worry, buddy. Don't worry, buddy.
Damn, I wanted the heart.
Yeah.
Now, Suki, you too. I want to see your stamina go up. And if you did increase it by another to level 60, I wouldn't mind. It'd be nice because then I won't have to worry about the stamina again.
Yes, that would be nice.
Ah, only 13 points, but it does mean there's a new animal. Okay. So switch the animal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Through the door. Back out. Find where the animal has disappeared off to. There it is.
Don't worry, buddy.
Alright. I think we will probably do one more run of the races before we stop with the Chao raising for the day.
Yeah.
We also started earlier than usual, so we'll be back in the next episode for the end of this raising expedition we do.
Yeah.